Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Tell Me Something. Today, we have a very interesting topic: Colombian soap operas. A soap opera is a television format originally produced in several Latin American countries. It basically tells a story that may or may not be realistic and generally has a melodramatic plot overall, some chapters or several chapters, usually with a happy ending for the protagonist. Yo Soy Betty La Fea, or simply Betty La Fea, is an example of a Colombian soap opera created by RCN Television and written by Fernando Galán. In 2010, it was included in the Guinness World Record as the most successful telenovela in the history of television. So, like El Chavo del Ocho, Yo Soy Betty La Fea has become a Latin American classic that has transcended over generations and generations, not only for Colombian people, but also worldwide, creating adaptations around the world, such as China, United States, Mexico. Well, now we will ask a series of questions to strangers on the street to find or to know about their favorite telenovela or their favorite soap opera and whether it has influenced in Colombian society. So, let's go. Let's catch that guy. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can I ask you some questions?
I don't want to be my own boss or something.
No. It's not about that. It's about Colombian soap operas.
Oh, okay. Sounds good for me.
So, what is your favorite soap opera?
My favorite soap opera is La Pola.
Do you like or do you love La Pola?
I really love La Pola.
So do I. Can you tell me something about it?
Sure. La Pola is a Colombian telenovela directed by Sergio Cabrera, based on historical facts produced by RCN Television, which narrates the political and love life of Policarpa Salabarrieta, a woman who became one of the most relevant figures in the history of Colombian independence, preferring death instead of submission. Correct?
Yes, very cool. Do you think that La Pola or the soap opera La Pola has had an influence on Colombian society?
Obviously, the series was a hit all over Colombia as it portrays the emancipation of Colombian women, empowering them in the face of a macho society, influencing them even in the decision-making process at a time when patriarchy reigned.
Very interesting. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Sir, how are you? Good. No. I want to say about it's not about that, sir. It's about Colombian soap operas.
Okay, so it's about soap operas. What happened?
So it's about. I'm gonna ask you some questions about Colombian soap operas. Okay?
Okay, go ahead.
So, tell me, what is your favorite soap opera?
Okay, that's a difficult question. Actually, I would say is Sin Senos My Paraíso.
You mean Sin Tetas My Paraíso? Is that right?
Yeah, the Colombian one. Sin Senos My Paraíso.
Yes. Interesting. Can you tell me something about it?
Well, I'll tell you a little about the plot of the series. There's a 14-year-old teenager that lives in a poor neighborhood in Pereira, I think so. Medellin? I don't really know. The thing is that her name is Catalina, but is with Jessica. She called them La Diabla, and she's the prettiest and sexiest girl in the neighborhood for her drug dealer friends. Catalina asked her to introduce to them, and they just earned a lot of money and luxury by prostituting themselves. Then she gets rejected several times because of the size of her breasts. That's why she sets as her only goal to make her breasts bigger and makes a lot of of mistakes and implants and surgeries, you know. With that, well, the gain of wealth and power, Catalina begins to think like the best is the exchange of luxuries. And she finds out that there's no turning back with her whole life completely trashed due to all the fails and mistakes she had made.
So do you think that Sintetas like Paraíso has influenced or had influenced Colombian society?
Well, actually, it shows different controversial issues on the Colombian society, and it was produced actually by a series of criticisms because, according to her, attempts against the good of women at the city of institutions. Besides that, the series did was show the reality of Colombia, talking about Pereira, Medellin, and a lot of cities from Colombia. So, yeah, I think it has impacted Colombia.
Interesting. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
How much your outfit?